begin. Let's bring the hands to the lower back-ish area. Rest your hands there, sit tall. The sound of the kidneys is C-H-O-O-O-O-O. So 3 times, breathing in. Hands to the heart. Any way you want it, it's fine. The sound of the heart is ha, H-A. So 3 times, inhale. Slide your hand or hands to your left rib cage. So I'm not your mirror. So left side, that's the spleen. That's the organ we're going to connect the constellation to today. Spleen is an avocado-sized organ tucked up inside the left ribs near your stomach. And the sound of the spleen, according to Chinese medicine, is whooooo, W-H-O-O-O. So let's do that 3 times, breathing in. Whoo. 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 And rest your hands on the legs, breathing at a comfortable level, smooth level. So this fall, kind of transition from summer into fall, we're going to continue this tour of the organs through the lens of traditional Chinese medicine. So each organ, according to TCM, holds qualities which I think are very interesting, emotions, right? And each organ holds 2. So if you remember our kidneys, they hold fear and they hold creativity. Our hearts, they hold the impatience. They also hold the joy. Our spleen holds anxiety and spontaneity. How many of us worry? Yeah. Cool. Me too. I think I wake up worrying, right? And so today, perhaps we dedicate a little bit of our practice to dissolving just a little bit of anxiety, a little bit of worry, and make a little bit of space for spontaneity. Hi, friend. We'll make space for you in a moment. Yeah. Sound of Aum 3 times. Breathing in. Hands to the heart. Interlace fingers, press your palms forward. Good. Round chin towards the chest. And feel the kidneys in the back. Stretch open. Good. And And then inhale, curl the heart up, lift the heart up. And exhale, rounding. Nice and easy. Keep it easy. Sit tall, curl the organ of the heart towards your fingertips. And exhale, rounding. Chin to the chest, like you're, oh, round, round, round. Good. Please sit tall and separate your fingertips. Reach out, feel the blood returning. And twist to the right. Twist to your right. Nice and soft in the organs, internal organs. The element of your kidneys, our kidneys, is water. So if you'd like to connect to the element of water, feel the saliva in your mouth. In a little bit, maybe we'll connect to the perspiration. If you cry in class, great. Connect to the tears. Yoga can do that, no? Please come back to the center. And twist left. The element of your heart is fire. We'll be building some heat today, but we control that heat with a steady breath. We fan the flame so it doesn't run amok, run wild. Come back to the center. Soften the right hand down, outside the right hip, side bend. So what's the element of the spleen, you might wonder? That's the earth. So feel the steadiness of like your legs and your booty, bones. Please gently turn the chest towards your right leg. Reach your left arm forward. Let it come to the ground, to the earth, and then gentle fold. Gentle fold. Breathe into the left lower back region here. Your left kidney. The color is blue. The season is winter. Come back to the side bend. And let's switch sides. Oh, wow. The fascial tissue in the lower back is thick. Yeah, so it takes a little bit more coaxing. And let's turn towards that left leg. Reach the right arm away from you. Let it come to the ground and fold. And now take big breaths into your right kidney, the right lower back where you're feeling this. And the kidneys are the gateway, the gate to all the other organs and their emotions. And as a reminder, the kidneys are the gateway. The heart is the ruler in Chinese medicine, not the brain, but the heart. Come back to the side bend. The color of your heart is red. Rise up, please. Touch the palms together and lower your hands in front of your heart. As a reminder, as a review, right? Let's do the fearless heart gesture. So make a cross at the wrist. Your right hand is closer to the body and your left hand is out. Are our palms facing out? That's key. Good. Now hook your pinkies together. Skip the ring finger. Hook your middle finger together. You can look down. And then hook your index finger together and touch the ring finger to the thumb. Yeah, some of you are like, oh, I've been here all week. Like, I got this, right? And then nestle this in front of the sternum bone. So we'll return to this when we are standing in some gestures, and I'll offer this as an option. And if it becomes too much, like, oh, I don't know, then just keep the hands like this at the heart. Right? All right. Breathing in. Feeling the earth underneath you as you exhale. Just a little bit of grounding. A little centering. Good. And then release the hands, please. Make your way to child's pose. Hands and knees. Extend the arms forward. Melt the heart, the hips. And take some breaths to your kidney space, where you feel your kidneys or kidney. Come forward, tabletop position. Spread your fingers wide. Tuck your toes under so we stretch the bottoms of the feet. Good. And then walk the hands towards the knees and sit up on the heels. If this is like, it's not happening, rise up onto the shins, but keep your toes tucked. All right, so we're stretching out the bottoms of the feet. This posture is called Vajrasana, lightning bolt pose. Hands to the heart in Anjali or fearless heart. Good. And then nestle it down at the sternum, so it's a little further down from the throat space. Good. And then sit tall, breathe. We are practicing this pose because the energetic meridian, the lines, the channels of your spleen are exactly where you feel them now. From your big toes, winding up the inner ankles, sliding up your shins to the kneecaps, up the quads, the psoas, and up into the torso, connecting to your spleen and your stomach. From there, the meridians wind up towards the throat, the tongue, and the heart. If this is difficult, know that there is some design to be difficult. When we purposefully restrict blood flow in the lower body, we open up the upper body to receive some divine wisdom, much like a lightning bolt for which this pose is named. One more breath. Release the hands, lean forward, untuck the toes, and tap the bottoms of the feet. Let the blood flow return. Whoa, good. And then downward facing dog, please. Bend the knees one at a time. Kind of press the heels down into the ground one at a time. Nice long, long, long legs. Oh, and I'm wondering, why are you here? What do you hope, right, to gain, to learn, to be awakened by your practice today? Good. Lower the knees down, send the heart forward, cow. This one, where the heart is forward. And then rounding into cat pose, tuck the toes, downward dog. So we'll do this little flow. Knees down, heart forward, tailbone up, breathe in. Exhale, round into cat, down dog, lift up and back. Again, inhaling, cow. Exhale, cat to down dog. Pulse through 3 more on your own. Find a rhythm that makes sense. It's just right, not too fast, not too slow. We'll meet in downward dog. Come forward, plank pose. Go back, downward facing dog. Plank pose, come forward. Downward facing, go back. Come forward, plank. Lower knees, chest and chin melody. You do cat and cow. Everybody forward, cobra. Move through tucked toes and bent knees, downward face. Let's do that again. Plank pose, come forward. Lower knees, lower chest, lower chin. Come forward, Bhujangasana Cobra, toenails pressed down. Good, Suma. Tuck toes, bent knees. Downward dog. Good. Lower the knees down. Bring your right knee to the right elbow. Just draw it up. Good. Slide it down to the right wrist. And up towards the right armpit or shoulder. You can externally rotate. Tuck the left toes. Lift the left knee. Three-leg dog. Right leg extended up and back. Very nice. Bend the knee. Open the hip. Circle your right foot around in space. Think of your right big toe. Think of your right inner ankle. Right? The beginning of the spleen meridian. And then downward dog. Lower the knees down. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Neutralize the spine. Tabletop position. Bring the left knee to the left elbow. Slide it down to the left wrist. Remember, this is the heart meridian. Up towards the left shoulder. Tuck right toes. Lift right knee. Three-leg dog. Bend the knee, open the hips, circle that left foot. Crick, crick, crack, crack, crick, crick, crack, crack. Right? Bring some circulation, some release into your spleen meridian, into the places we hide our worry. And come back downward facing dog. Good, lower the knees, cow pose. Generous breath in, front, back, side, side, lungs, round, cat pose. Child's pose, sit back and like roll the wrist around. Yeah, a lot of weight being bared by the wrists, so we give them a break. Good. And then come back, please. Downward facing dog. Tiptoe your feet, soft knees to the middle of your mat. So halfway up. Walk your hands back to the feet and dangle. In this first forward bend, keep it gentle by the knees being soft. If you like to hold opposite elbows, because it is safe to lift the arms, you can do so. Very nice. And then bring your hands to your hips. Point your elbows towards the ceiling. With a flat back, rise up to stand. Circle arms overhead. Hands to the heart. Breathing in. Breathing out, 3. Breathing in. Hold. 1. Half sun salutation. Inhale, stretching arms up. Exhale, forward bend. Nice soft knees. Hands to the shin bones. Halfway lift. And fold. Rise up to stand. Reach your fingers up. Hands to heart. Let's do that again. Breathing in, reaching wide and tall. Forward bend, bowing over your legs. Halfway lift, hands to the shins. And fold. Stand tall, reach up. Hands to the heart. One more time, breathing in. Whole body and meditating, medicine of movement, fold. Halfway lift. And fold. Stand tall. Reach up. Hands in prayer. What are you hoping to gain from practice, to learn from practice, to hear from the inner teacher that lives inside your heart? Or maybe the teacher that lives inside your spleen today? Yeah. What does the spleen do? Inhale, arms up, please. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. And fold. Downward dog. Make your way back. Come forward, plank pose. Lower knees, chest, and chin. downward dog. Come forward plank. Hold plank or chaturanga. Upward facing. Everybody return, downward dog. Breathe. Listen to yourself, breathe. You can use the organ sounds of CHO, chew, ha, or whoo today to help move some energy out of the body. Look between your hands, bend the knees, step or hop forward, and fold. Hands to shins, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Open the feet, toes out, heels in. Squatting malasana. Yeah? Malasana, squatting pose. You can sit up on a block. You can tuck a blanket under the heels. This doesn't need to be more difficult than it already is, you know? I really couldn't think of when the last time I was spontaneous. Kind of died a lot in the pandemic, no? So we come here to revitalize a little bit, right? Of doing something unexpected. And maybe that's the antidote to worry. All right, one more breath. Hands down, lift the hips, point the toes forward, and fold. Hands to the shins, halfway lift, and fold. Hands down, bend the knees, step the right foot back, lower the right knee down. Float the arms up, low lunge, and today keep the right toes tucked. Why? That's the spleen meridian. Right big toe, right inner ankle. Good, hands to the heart. Stay in Anjali or finding fearless heart mudra. Abhaya, fearless. Hridaya, spiritual heart. Mudra, seal. And we hold here. If you bend deep into the left knee, that stretch sensation will travel into that right psoas, the right quad. If there's impatience, let the breath dissolve it, a little bit at a time. Good. All right. Lower the hands down, downward dog. Bring it back. Come forward, plank. Lower knees, lower chest, lower chin. Slide forward, cobra. Return, downward face. Plank pose. Stay or chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Glue the inner ankles together. Down dog. Look between the hands. Step or hop forward. Fold. Hands to shins. And fold. Open the feet. Toes out, heels in. Malasana. Squatting pose. 3 breaths. Nothing's forever. Including the sensation we are activating in the legs. Yeah? I see some scrunching here. One more. Hands down, lift the hips, toes forward, fold. Good. Bend the knees, step the left foot back, lower the left knee down. Pad the blanket with a blanket or fold your mat over, right, to support the knee. Yes? Good. Arms float up. Please keep your left toes tucked today. Right, we're bringing some activation through the left big toe and the left inner ankle. Hands to the heart. Find the hand gesture that makes sense to you. And we stay here together. Feel what you are feeling in your left, the back leg, traveling up the space that connects your legs into your torso. Good. What are you hoping to learn from today's practice? How to dissolve worry? I'd love that. Very nice. Lower the hands down. Downward facing dog. Stay in down dog or take one vinyasa of choice. Which could be nothing, right? We could be resting. right. Please bring the right leg up and back. Point the right toes towards the ground. So we're internally rotating that right femur bone, the right quad. Draw the knee in towards the right elbow. Draw it down to the right wrist. And lift it up towards the right shoulder, the right armpit. Three-leg dog. Whoa. Good job. Step that foot forward. High lunge. Hands to your heart. So I'm not going to say it every time, but every time we're here, you have the option of going to a different one, and just ask that we hold it at the sternum. So it's not at the throat, right? It's lower down. So the shoulders can be relaxed down the back. Stay. I'm going to switch sides. Stay. Okay. Tip your chest forward. Don't move the hands. Keep them where they are. Shift the weight into the right foot. And lift the left leg some amount. Put it here. Put it here. Good. Flex your left foot, please, no matter where you are. So there's activity in the left big toe, left inner ankle. Got it? Bend your right knee. Bend it a little more. A little more. Step your left foot back. Left heel down. Spin your chest to the left. And wiggle your feet into the Vira 2 legs. Keep your hand gesture at your heart, at your sternum. That's it. Right toes are pointing forward, front of the mat. Yes? Front of the mat, that's the side, my dear. Turn the toe, there it is, yes. And the knee bending the same direction as the right toes, good. Your skull balanced over your heart, balanced over your pelvis. And then open the arms, warrior 2, beautiful. Turn your palms to face up, soft elbows, steady legs. Look inside your right palm. What has this practice, yoga, asana, meditation, what has this spiritual walk given you lately? Spontaneously? At all? Right? Does it just feel good in the body? Did you get some inspiration? Let any impatience dissolve with the breath and the sound of ha. Thank you. Please reverse the warrior and look down at your left foot. And notice if you've unbent the front knee some. And if that happened, maybe, courageously bend deeper to that right knee. Lean back. And notice, no matter how hard we push into the earth, she doesn't, give up on us, right? She's not like, here's a hole and we just fall in. The element of your spleen, earth element. We worry, but we know the earth is underneath us. Please come back to warrior 2. Unbend the front knee. Adjust your back foot in slightly closer for triangle pose. So find your triangle pose stance, and then let's reach, extend into the triangle pose. When I started, I thought the hand had to come to the ground, and I thought, and the more I practice, the more it's like, no, how can I be steady? Yes? Option, take the right hand to the left ribs, to the spleen. Like touch your body. Use your fingers, feel around the left rib cage. Do I feel bone? Or is that muscle between the bone? And then in this practice, guess what? You're doing that triangle pose thing. All right, one more breath. Rise back up to stand. Warrior 2. Readjust your legs. Warrior 2 as a resting pose. Reverse. Look down at the back foot. Command the foot into the ground. And like water, windmill the hands down. Downward dog. Stay or vinyasa. always your choice. You have agency over your body. And let's return downward facing dog. Very nice. Float the left leg up. Internally rotate the left thigh. And you can tell because the left toes are pointing at your mat. Good. Draw the knee to the left elbow. Down to the left wrist. Up to the left armpit, the left shoulder. Hold, hold, hold. 3-leg jog. Step forward, high lunge. Hands to the heart. Thumbs lined up to the sternum. Check your left toes that the nail beds aren't so white. Yeah. Good. Balls at the feet, heels distributed. Very nice. Dissolve any impatience of the heart with a breath of ha. Oh. Nice. Thank you. And then tip the chest forward, shift the weight into your left foot, and lift the right leg, any mount, any height. Do this with the whole self. Whole body. Flex your right foot, please, so that there's juju, there's energy in your right foot, that inner right ankle, that inner right toe, big toe. Bend the left knee, step the right foot back, right heel down, turn your chest to the right, hold the gesture in front of the heart. Wiggle the feet into this warrior 2 feet. That's it. And if you're new, everyone in this room is demonstrating for you. So you're free to look, right? Learn. The left knee turns to the left, right? Protect that inner left knee space. Good. All right. And then open the arms. Warrior 2, palms up, soft elbows, steady legs, look into the left. Yeah. Left side, feminine side, receiving side. If it's difficult to receive things like compliments, dedicate this. I needed to work on that. And I got so anxious when someone would say something nice, and I'd get all tight, until someone said, hey, just say thank you, and walk away, right? So settle in. What do you want to receive? Like a healthy, strong body? Yeah, I want to receive that from my practice, from my effort. And reverse, please. Look down at the right foot and command it to press down into the ground while bending deeper into the front knee. Try that at the same time. Pressing right foot down, left knee bends, reaching back. Wonderful. Come back, warrior 2. Unbend front knee. Adjust right foot in a little closer. And let's all do this. Just like sway the hips. Good? Good, good, good. And then bring them to where you think even is. And then keep them even. And then reach into triangle. A little different approach. Triangle. Good. The hips want to move, let them move. If you're using a block to support, use that. Or don't. Turn your heart, the organ of your heart, slightly to the right. Yeah. An option to take that left hand to the right rib cage and feel for bone, feel for muscle. And know that underneath this rib cage is your right lung, protected by this sturdy structure of the ribs. Earthy element of your bone protecting soft organs. One more breath. Good. Then come back to stand. Vira 2, warrior 2. Reposition the legs. If you brought the legs closer, bring them back wide. reverse, look down at the right foot. Like molten gold, liquid gold, flow into downward dog. Optional vinyasa. If you don't know what it is, don't do it. Good, let's rest. Child's pose, knees down, hips to the heels, soft. Soft front body. We can take that armor off. Let the breath, right? Let the waters, the blood, be warmed by the fire of your practice. There's another fluid, another liquid in the body called lymph. It's clear fluid. And it flows outside of the circulatory system. It's named after a deity. In Latin, lympha means clean water. So there's this blood running within the circulatory system, and then there's this clear fluid running outside, clearing bacteria, virus, cellular waste, passing through the ducts and the vessels of your lymphatic system. On the right side, there's a duct that clears the right side of this system. Guess what? On the left side, there's a thoracic duct that's way bigger. It's only on the left, and it clears the left side. So next time you think there's no magic in this world, just think about your lymphatic system. Please come back. Downward facing dog. We're gonna build on the last sequence, okay? So no need to look at me, because I'm not gonna be doing it. I'm tired, okay? All right, I'll join in when we do something different. Right leg up and back. Right knee to the right elbow. Thank you for understanding. Slide it down to the right wrist. Up to the right shoulder. Three-leg dog. Step forward, high lunge pose. Hands to the heart. Position, maneuver, what needs to be maneuvered. And steady your chi, your life force, your prana. And then lean forward, warrior three. Flex that left foot. Good, bend the right knee and then rise up to stand. Option one, figure four, crossing ankle over thigh. Option two, slide the left thigh over the right. For Garuda, eagle legs, so your choice. What feels more steady? Good. And then option to round the chest cavity towards that thigh, the feet, kind of melting forward, melting down, hugging and coiling in. And do something spontaneous here with the hands. You want to roll the wrists and the fingers, you want to wrap it around the lower back, or if you're upright, maybe cactus arms, maybe a little sway like algae. Just be a little bit spontaneous. And know that this isn't an effort to dissolve a little worry that I don't need anymore. And we need worry, just so we know, right? We need a little bit of worry to keep us alive. And then rise back. Warrior three, extend, flex that left foot back. Good job. Bend the right knee, step the left foot back, left heel down, chest to the left. Warrior two, open hands. Reverse. Supported side angle pose. Let's bring that forearm to the thigh. That's it. And take the top arm to the lower back. Say hello to your kidneys. Oh, there they are. And keep that left shoulder peeling back. Good. Stay with the forearm resting, or reach the right arm forward. It makes it harder. And you dedicate this effort to something you're worried about. When I was like heartbroken, I got dumped, you know, and I practiced a lot of yoga, and I had so much energy. I was like, give me the hardest, give me the fastest, you know, like this has to go somewhere. So if that's not you today, yay. Right? Sometimes it's good to just do the, okay, one more breath. Stop talking, Jen. Okay, and then reverse. Lean that right arm back. Ah, free the left arm, warrior two. Nice and steady. Reverse. Downward dog. Easy, 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 easy. Ah, come forward plank. Hold plank or flow through. Vinyasa. Downward dog. Look at your big toes if you can. Look at your inner ankles. Look at your shin bones, knees, and quadricep muscles. Yeah. Hands, eyes, heart, all coordinating to understanding what's happening in the inner verse. Left leg up and back. Bring the knee to the left elbow. Down to the left wrist. Up to the left shoulder. Three-leg jog. Step forward, high lunge. Hands to the heart. Warrior three. Flex right foot. Bend left knee. Rise up to stand and mirror the variation you took on the other side with your legs. Figure four or eagle legs. Maybe melting, maybe not. Choose. Harness deep inner strength, right? See what holds you together here. And then free the arms, do a little bit of something, something. Don't worry what it looks like. I don't care what other people think in this moment. I'm just here being with my body. I'm here, I'm with my practice, I'm with my breath, and I am very anchored to this earth via the present moment. Okay, rise back, warrior three. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Step into warrior two. Thank you, great work. If your left quad is screaming, unbend it. Breathe. And then rebend. Good. All right. Reverse. Supported side angle. Very nice. Top arm around the back, greeting the kidneys and the back side of the body. Right shoulder is drawing back, maybe left arm floating forward, maybe not. 5 breaths. Right? Just being with the discomfort. When our faith gets tested in life, we also build our endurance. Yes? When our faith gets tested, what the F, life, if you've ever said that, how could this possibly be happening? Our endurance grows. One more breath. Reverse. Warrior two. Reverse again. Downward facing dog. Maybe vinyasa. maybe not. Jema, Jema. When I think of Earth, I always think about Mother Earth. When I think about Mother Earth, I think, wow, our first teacher is our mother, and the first mantra we ever learned, the first song we ever learned, the first sound we ever heard was her heartbeat vibrating in that water in the womb. Whoa, child's pose, come down to earth. Life is difficult, no? The older I get, I'm kind of like, wow, it gets harder. But I also don't want to go back to a younger self, you know? I'm good. It's hard and it's also good. Start to elongate the exhalations just a little bit. Practice how to slow down. Feel your organs from the inside out, if possible. The rate of your heart, the speed of the breath, the temperature of the saliva in your mouth, the sensation of the perspiration on your skin. We come here, right, to feel these subtle things. Thank you. Come to tabletop position, please. We're gonna do some low lungey things, so I highly recommend a blanket or doubling your mat over. I'll show you what's going on, then you'll see. We're gonna step the foot forward, we're gonna walk the right knee back, and we're gonna come into this low lunge. We're gonna bend, and we're gonna come into a twisted monkey with the option to come up to holding the foot with both hands, flex, spleen, meridian work, okay? So if you're not there already, step the left foot forward, walk the right knee back a little bit, so you're not on the kneecap, but rather you're on the quad, right above the knee. Good, and then point the right toes up. If you want to go there, reach the left arm up by the left ear and circle it back, reach back for the foot. If you find it, great. If you don't find it, just reach for it. Also good. Some of us, very flexible, can lower down to the forearm. Be gentle, be gentle, be gentle. If you're down, lean back. Good. Kick into that hand a little bit. Jema. No matter how hard we push down into the earth, she holds us up. Good. If you're on the forearm, come back to the palm. Option here to bring the right arm back, maybe finding the right foot. Flex the foot if you have it, so there's a little shelf, and then shoulders down, heart lift. What you're feeling in the right quad, the right psoas, that is the spleen meridian, dear ones. So connect until intellect and sensation. One more. Gently release the foot, hands down. Swing this left leg like around the side to tabletop. Yeah, there's no obsessing that it has to come through the middle, right? It can swing around. In fact, why don't we all lift the left leg to the side and draw some circles with that leg. I'm getting a little spontaneous here. I'm going off the plan. And can we switch directions? Oh, the hips are the junk drawers of the body. Have you heard that? So we really come here, we like take the whole drawer out, we shake it, vacuum, and then you take that Lysol wipe and you like it. Oh, okay, tabletop position. Let's do a few cat and cows in between. Doesn't that feel good? Let it feel good. Let there be pleasure, right? In the medicine of movement. Okay. Neutralize the spine, please, and step your right foot forward. Step that left knee back a few. inches so that you're no longer on the kneecap. Yeah? Good. And then bend the left knee. Reach the right arm up and back. Twisted monkey. You're holding or you're reaching. If the knee hurts, forget it. Just lower the foot down and then reach back. Same. Would you don't have to, would you like to lower down to the forearm? One side tends to be different than the other side. Okay, so without judgment, enter, right? Enter the pose. Feel your left quad muscle. Ooh. Dissolve any impatience of the heart with the sound ha. Oh, beautiful. If you're on the forearm, come back to the palm. Yeah, good. Maybe reaching that left arm around and finding the left ankle. If you can flex the left foot, flex it. Shoulders down, heart lifts. Release the foot, hands down. Swing the right leg out to the right and draw some circles with that right hip. And switch directions. Okay, lower that knee down, cat and cow. Whew. Thank you. And then have a seat on a blanket or perhaps. Whew. And let's open the legs to a little straddle. If you want to turn, we're just going to do some side, and then down the middle, okay? All right. Please slide your left hand down the left shin. Reach your right arm up and over. And today, option to just let your arm hang out on the head. Yeah, good. If you know you have that deeper practice where you like slide the hand down and you hold the heel and turn, you can. Go as far as is supportive to awakening. So everyone who has a little card, I'm going to come by during Shavasana to give you a hands-on assist. So don't worry, I'm coming. All right. Use that right arm, assist you back up. And please pause, hands down in the center, pause. Instead of rushing to the other side, just take a breath. I really feel the left side body, right side body. Good. Let's do the other side. Slide the right hand down, left arm up. Find where you want to be. Let each breath, right, guide you into the next breath and the next. Whether that's going deeper or not moving at all. You can still go deeper into the psyche, into the layers. Left arm is heavy and tired, rest it on your head. Be your own earth. Lovely. Use that left arm, help the body back up. Both hands down inside, pause. Feel what you just did. any amount, which could mean nothing. Sometimes it feels so righteous just to sit upright. Can this practice, can this pose right now be a dedication? Can this pose right now be an act of devotion to something you care about? Perhaps something you want to see manifest, some part of you or someone you love to heal. Each one of us, our bodies filter about 20 liters of blood a day. 17 liters are reabsorbed and circulated through your circulatory system, which is a closed system inside vessels. The other 3 liters of blood circulate outside of that, and much of it being circulated and directed by your spleen and your lymphatic system of vessels and ducts. Just remember, next time you think in that scarcity thought, there's not enough, I'm running empty, there's not enough. Remember, your body knows how to have a secret reserve of blood, of life force. Okay, one more breath. And then walk back up. Pause in the center. Slide your hands underneath your knees. Help them bend. Bring them together. And then give yourself a little hug. Very nice. And then please lie down on your back. Hug the knees into the chest. And let's take a spinal twist. So open the arms and let your knees go to the left. Option to hold opposite wrists over your head and let the arms, let the shoulders gently soften to ground. And let your breath be one that cycles to all parts, especially the big toe, inner ankles, shins, knees, quadriceps, engage your core slight, switch the legs to right. What do you hope to receive from your practice? Engage your core, come back to center, finding Shavasana. Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Hari Om. Slowly stir the body. Make your way up slowly. Let's sing, huh? Sing the worry away. Again. When life becomes heavy and it's difficult to know what decision to make in an ocean's depth of decisions to make, remember that every automatically functioning part of your body is a win. Hands to the heart and bow your chin in towards your inner teacher who sits on the earth of your heart. From my spleen to your spleen, to the one spleen. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Beautiful practice today.